Hey!
Hello.
We are back again. It's like
we do this every week.
What? Guys, hello. How are you? Thank you for tuning in again for another Zach and Max show. We really appreciate it.
And hopefully everyone remembered for the most part that we're starting at 5:30 this week.
Yes. Sorry for any delays with the show. My hair is doing a weird thing on the side. I have like this weird thing going on.
You fine, baby? Don't worry about it.
Thank you. That's really nice of you. Hey Nick, how are you, man? Yes, we did start with a new time this week, and this is the time going forward. Charles, Chase,
wow.
Troy. Wow, everybody popping up.
Yeah.
All right. I'm doing it again.
Yeah,
all right, stop.
Shake the can. He's shaking it. Hey, Chris.
Chris, wow, I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Thanks for showing up.
He's been in the past couple.
Has he? Oh,
yeah.
Cool. I messed up then. Thanks for showing up.
But you derailed me. It's okay. Not important. But no, I think 5:30 is a better time because everyone's just instantaneously here. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
This is awesome.
That's really cool. We're getting a bunch of people
real
fast this time.
So great to see all y'all. Hey, Wayne.
Wayne, what up?
All right. So we'll give it a little bit of time.
Yeah.
How's everyone been doing this week? Good.
We got some exciting stuff for the show.
Yeah, very exciting.
Really big news this week. So
big news.
We got
giveaways, guests.
Yeah,
everything. We got
Alex.
A full-fledged show to.
Yeah, we have a real like it's a full show. So really excited about this. There's going to be some cool stuff. So we really hope that you guys enjoy it. I want to say before we really get started or anything, I want to say thank you so much to our technical team. We have worked them hard.
They put up with so much.
Oh my God, we made them do so much stuff for the show this week. So thanks to them. They're the ones that are really making this possible. So I want to say thank you to you guys. And I'm hitting the table again. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I want to say thank you to
if we need to hold hands, we will.
I might have to hold your hand or grab your knee. I don't know. Something.
You can do like my dad always told me you have to hold my belt loop. Like when we're crossing the street.
The belt loop?
Yeah, he always made me hold his belt loop because I didn't want to hold hands because I was a big man.
I feel like this is something I've seen on the TV show Oz. I don't know.
I don't know.
Just saying.
Never watched Oz.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. I don't know what we're referencing. I'm gonna crack a can of soda.
Getting that pop in.
I just don't want to hurt people's ears because I know it's an annoying noise. All right.
The speakers go up to 11. I have no idea.
I don't know what that means, but Troy, me and Troy was talking last night with Steve and the guys about Blood Bowl League.
Steve is gonna put on that Blood Bowl League, and that's fantastic. I think that's gonna be really exciting.
I need to get a team and I need to get it painted up because I want to play too.
Did you see Chad Lothrop's team that he painted?
Yes, I did see that.
It's old school high elves, and I'm like, where did you find those old lumps of lead? Because that's awesome. That's so cool. So cool.
Oh my God.
All right, so we're gonna probably give it maybe a couple more minutes, and then
1 or 2 more minutes.
Yeah, and then we're gonna get right into it because when I say we have a full show,
it's full.
We got stuff. It's gonna be. I'm excited to tell you about the things that we have worked out this week. And then we have a special guest. We have Marilyn Viverito, Mal, and she's gonna be doing a new segment on our show. I can't wait to show you
to introduce that one.
That one. We have graphics. Like it's like a real thing.
Actual Photoshop. I don't know how to use that.
It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be really cool. So we're really excited. Also, we have a live audience, sort of one, but that's cool. I'm happy with that. So it's gonna be an exciting show today. So thank you very much. Mac, how excited are you? I am super excited. I am so excited that literally my feet can't keep still. I am shaking underneath the table. There's a lot of stuff.
He either shakes the table or you're shaking the ground.
I can't help it. I'm like one of those little Chihuahua dogs.
It's really funny because he's shaking so much and I'm the epileptic.
Oh. I'm just excited. I'm super excited. Oh my god! All right. So, I guess we should.
Let's get started.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, we have a
All
really
right.
good crowd.
So, once again, thank you for tuning in to the Zach and Max show this week. We really appreciate it. We have some really big news. The first thing is the Magic M21 pre-release is supposed to happen next weekend. Unfortunately, we will not be hosting a pre-release. I apologize. It is not safe to have that many people in the shop at one time for the weekend, and we've made a decision after like watching the news and checking the numbers and things like that we will not have the Core Set 21 pre-release in the store.
This is going to similar to how Ikoria was executed. The pre-release packs are still coming in, right?
Mhm,
and they
mhm.
will still be available for purchase, of
Mhm.
course, just like last time. We wish, of course, it was different, but we feel like this is still a good way to get the promos that you want and
Right.
the packs early. So hopefully that's something that the Magic playing community will take advantage of.
Yes, but to counter that,
Yes, that's
kind of big, exciting news.
some good with the bad.
Yes, we are going to open the store for in-store play June 29th. That is a Monday. But there's some caveats to that.
Rules, regulations, stipulations.
Yes. So we are opening for Phase 3, and that'll be on June 29th.
That's a Monday.
But the way it'll work, though, is you must reserve table space in the store, and we will have an online app, like an online form for you to fill out. You can reserve your table space for you and your friends for 2 hours.
No,
it's a 2-hour block.
Just to clarify, this is free. This is not
Totally free.
We're not charging for space.
Correct.
We don't do that. But we want to make sure everyone's as safe as possible. You will reserve table space in 2-hour blocks, and this is to where we don't have a ton of people coming in. It's like, wait, there's not enough space because of social distancing. We just want to keep it as controlled as possible.
Right. Also, to that end, we are going to have some restrictions. You must wear a mask at all times.
All times.
All times. No
if and or but.
Right.
No, I'm hot. No, I can't. This or that or the other. There's 1,000 excuses in the book you can use not to wear a mask, and people do it every day. Me and Mac have been isolating ourselves pretty much to each other only, and that's why we're comfortable doing it on air. But even if you all see us when you walk in the store, we have masks on, and it's for our protection and yours.
Correct. So we will require you to wear a mask. If we see someone pull their mask down or whatever to talk or to take a breath or anything like that, the first time we're gonna say, "Hey man, please keep your mask up. Please keep make sure you keep your mask up." If there's a second incident with that, we will ask you to leave for the day. It's just we have to be very vigilant about it. We want to make sure that this is a safe place for all of you to come to, and it is safe for all of us to be here working as long as we are.
Yes, a lot of people have always explained that Gopher Games is like a second home to them. They want to spend time, and right now the safest place for you is at home. But as your second home, we want to be just as safe as possible. So that's why we're doing this with this amount of strictness that we're applying.
Another thing that we'll be doing is everyone that comes into the store now will have to get their temperature taken. We have an infrared temperature gun, and we'll go ahead and take your temperature when you walk in. If you're here to shop, temperature taken. If you're here to play on the tables, temperature taken. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The reason for this is because with more people staying around for longer periods of time, we don't want to risk any chance of infection getting into the store. With the more time you spend in a place, the more time you breathe, the more time you touch things, you spread. We all spread germs all the time. Of course, now we're just worried about a very particular germ.
Right.
So with people playing in the store, it's going to be virus. Yes, I apologize.
It's a two-lane
You-
education. Center.
yeah, a 2-lane education. I dropped out of college.
Oh.
I was about to say, I'm so sorry. We just need to take extra precautions. So everyone will have their temperature taken. We have an infrared gun. It's nothing that's going to be invasive. It's completely sterile, completely clean. And this is just to be as safe as possible for you.
Then finally, the last thing is everyone that comes into the store going forward when we open to the public for in-store play will have to sign our log for that day. It's just our way of helping out with contact tracing. You will sign your name in, we will put your temperature next to it, and it'll be listed on a log for that day. So in case, God forbid, someone gets sick and they were in on that day, we can inform every single person that was in that day that, hey, you possibly could have been exposed. Just make sure that you take care of yourself and stuff like that. But yeah, we want to make sure that we're transparent with how we're opening, what we're doing, and this way, if you are reserving 2-hour blocks for yourselves and your friends to play, then we can make sure that we can control how clean the store is, because after your 2-hour block, Zach and I or Cassie or whoever is working the store will be able to go in with disinfectant and things like that.
And deep clean.
And deep clean between the blocks.
Yes.
One last caveat is you cannot rent your blocks 2 hours and then 2 hours to make 4 hours. Just to be fair to everyone.
That's just not fair to other people.
We want to make sure that,
we have a really big, great community.
Yeah.
That being said, we're not the biggest store in the world, and we just need to have time for everyone to play and everyone to have fun.
Right. So we will be doing 2 hours for one block, and then if you want to come back and play, you got to give the next 2 hours to someone else, and then afterwards you can have another 2 hours. We will have our calendar in the store written down with the names of the people that have their block set, and then you will each have your own private table to kind of give space to everyone.
Yes, if you've been in the store, of course, you're aware of our larger tables, the what we call the green table, the desert table, and the black table. So those will all be available, and then we're going to have 2 pop-up tables as well, the white tables that you're used to, separated.
Yes.
So there will be 5 table spaces at any time, and you'll just let us know what you need and what kind of games you want to play, what kind of table would best suit you. That being said, why don't you go into timing as far as when they reserve versus when they can, like when they place their reservation versus when they will have available time blocks.
Well, thank you, Zach. So yes, when it comes to reserving your tables, you will be reserving the table for the next day. You cannot do same day reservations. So it will be you go onto our website, you type in the day that you want, and it always has to be at least 1 day prior for your reservation to go through. We will make sure that we get the listings up as quick as possible so people don't like double book or anything like that. And yeah, this is a work in progress. We've never had to do this before.
Everything is a work in progress right now. Everything's changing. Everything's different.
But we want to once again get you guys back in here. We miss everyone. A game shop is not a game shop without the players, and that is a big thing for us. And we really want to get all of y'all back in here and gaming and having fun, because it's been a rough 3 months.
Yeah, for everyone. For everyone, us included, of course.
But we definitely want to get people in here having fun, to remember that you can still have good times even though there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Yeah. All right. Well, 29th, man.
Yeah, 29th. It's coming up.
It feels like forever.
It'll happen sooner than you think.
Yes,
I promise you. You're going to blink, and it's going to be Sunday night, and you're going to be unable to sleep.
But we will have reservation the reservation form up on our website. That should be within the next week or so.
Within the next week, no later than next Friday to start taking reservations.
That way we can have reservations ahead of time for you guys to be able to plan out your gaming time and stuff like that. So next we got some new releases this week.
Yes.
And
some cool new things coming out.
Oh my god. Just wait. It's dope. All right. So, Zach, Tell me about some cows.
Oh, cows.
Tell me about some moo cows.
Cows. I love cows. So pretty much this week, today actually, the starter box for the Lumineth Realm Lords went up for pre-order on Games Workshop website and our website.
Look at those guys.
We have a lovely picture here, and they are just gorgeous models. This is reminiscent of the High Elves of the Warhammer Fantasy Battles Old World. Teclis is alive and well. He is a unit they're going to release a little later. But these guys are the Spear Shield, the Knights. They are the elves that you knew and loved, and also the guy in the middle, the centerpiece model. He's actually a being made of pure light. That's just armor with kind of a soul of light inside. So this is a really gorgeous set. It comes with, if you see in the back, the the army book is a limited edition that's only available in this box set. The range ruler is acrylic. It's not a piece of cardboard. Those dice are kind of a see-through yellow, kind of like light. That's their motif. And those cards are that nice thick card stock that you know from their War Scroll cards. It is a very nice set. I am very excited to see people play it. That's one that I won't be personally picking up because I play Slaanesh and I eat elves. But
suck.
Somebody told me they're gonna pick up a box of it.
Yeah, I am proud
and
to
he's
be
gonna
a light elf.
He's gonna play some Age of Sigmar. I'm so excited to play with him.
More so is the fact that they employ battle moo cows.
Yes, they're not releasing this set, but pretty much they're going to be their monsters are going to be gigantic cows that are part mountain. They are the mountain. They carry the mountains on their back, and they have giant hammers to go along with it.
Yeah,
giant cows, giant hammers, giant mountains.
It had like little trees on its mountain shoulders.
Yep.
It was awesome.
Yep.
Like, I can't wait. This set is gonna be so freaking dope. I cannot wait. I'm excited.
Freaking dope.
Yeah, you can.
I love it.
You can coin that one, sir.
I can coin it. Love it.
But yes, it's gonna be amazing.
No, I'm so excited. I'm so
stoked.
glad that in the middle of all the 40K releases that we are still getting a lot of cool new things for Age of Sigmar, because this is huge. This is a whole new faction.
Oh, yeah.
It's very rare that happens for a game with this much time in production, because it gets to the point of, A, you run out of ideas. There's only so many different factions you can have, and B, I mean, you just stop. Like a lot of companies stop trying after a while like that.
Right.
So I think Games Workshop is great for still coming out with new things to appeal to new players and even old players that just want to try something different.
Right. Like for me, I was always more of a fantasy player than I was a 40K player, and I love sword and sorcery. I love the elves.
Oh yeah, I was recently at Mac's house and I saw all the old Warhammer Fantasy Battle boxes, and I was just in love.
I loved it so much, man.
Great.
Like Perilous Quest, which was like the Bretonnians and the
you
Wood
had
Elves.
all of it still.
Oh god, that was when GW was like just the ish, man. That was the time. But yeah, I'm really excited about it.
I love this. He does, but you got to pay. Can we highlight that? Joshua M. Stearns, can we highlight that comment? Yes.
No.
That was not a joke. I'm so excited because I love to announce that is going to start when we reopen. You can reserve one of your time blocks with Mac, and it's all for charity.
Yes.
It's so exciting. I'm happy to work every day of the week so he can do this.
Oh my god. You need to stop smiling like a maniac on this one. Yes, they did some goofy thing. It's Game Time with Mac.
Yeah, Game Time with Mac. Oh, they remember.
Yeah.
Nope. People will never forget.
Oh my god. Anyways, yes, all the money that goes into Game Time with Mac will be donated to a charity of which you guys, the community, will decide what charity we will donate to for that month. And every month we will donate to a charity.
And since we're starting on the 29th, we're just going to put the 29th and the 30th in July.
Yeah. We'll put up a post for the month of like 4 or 5 charities, and then you guys all will decide on which one we donate for that month. So that being said, we have the Lumineth Realm Lords, but here's a big one.
Mm-hmm.
Icewind Dale for D&D just announced It's going to be amazing. It is the rhyme of the Frost Maiden. It is a classic horror adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I watched an interview with the author. Yeah. Oh my god.
Wait. Okay. You gotta link that to me later. I didn't even see that yet.
No. The author was talking about how he really wanted to have a kind of isolation horror themed adventure. Curse of Strahd was traditional gothic horror.
Mm-hmm.
This one is going to be very akin to like what are things that are going bump in the wilderness when you're isolated and help will not show,
like the Jersey Devil.
I guess.
You said bump in the wilderness. It's a cool.
But yeah, he said he got a lot of inspiration from John Carpenter's The Thing, and this is going to be one a bit like that. On top of that, it's going to have new creatures. It's going to have some extra kind of player character type in there, and of course some really big surprises. This is going to be huge. The adventure is like 332 pages long, so there's so much content in this book. We are taking pre-orders on this now, but it's going to be fantastic. And look at that cover, man. Oh my god, it looks so good.
Gorgeous.
Looks so good.
Something you were telling me that I was excited about is because this kind of has a appeal to players and dungeon masters alike, because not only is it a adventure module, but there are resources for the players in it as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's accurate.
It is a supplement also. It's not just an adventure. There will be information for player characters to use and things like that. So this is a book for everybody, which is going to be great.
Yeah, so this is...
I'm excited. It's Icewind Dale in Forgotten Realms. They're finally hitting like the real D&D stuff, which I love.
Real D&D stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, the next thing that they got to do, and I will squeal like a little girl, will be Planescape. That's one of my all-time favorite settings for D&D.
Okay.
And that would be amazing. Yeah, I can't wait. But on top of that, here's one. This is an not exclusive, but this is like a real big surprise. WizKids is going to be doing this amazing piece for Icewind Dale. Bam! That is the new Gargantuan Dragon. Oh my god. Wait, there's more. Just it's going to be huge. So the model is going to have a clear base on it, so you can see the grid underneath it, and
because you have to. Yeah.
But this thing
is big.
Gigantic, and this will be not only the massive Gargantuan white dragon in the Icewind Dale adventure, but this is also the precursor for the rest of the Gargantuan dragons that WizKids is going to make. They're going to make others in this same size for the other chromatics and possibly metallics. It's so cool. Oh my god, it's so cool, and it's so detailed. They're going to have both a unpainted version and a painted version. Now the painted version will be more, but the one we are listing on our website right now for pre-order is the unpainted, which is $99.95. And I can't wait. It's gonna be amazing. So please make sure you guys get your numbers in on this one, because that guy, oh my god, it's so big and so awesome. I can't wait. All right, so what else we got going on, man?
Okay, there's a few more things. So something I was really excited about. Ultra Pro has a lot of new releases coming, and it's just stuff that's just so cool in my opinion. So there's a few different things. First, the Mythic edition of their deck boxes, the Alcove style, and their binders. That is coming. That is going to be the black items with the orange Planeswalker symbol that you see here. Those are really gorgeous. It's the Alcove, the strong magnets. They open all the way, so you can get your deck out easily. The binders are their Ultra Pro, their Pro. It's a lot. Ultra Pro, their Pro binder, their highest tier quality of binder. They have the 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4 for your play sets. So those are just gorgeous, and we can't wait to have them in. And then underneath, I adore the art style. This is in Chandra and Teferi.
Yeah, oh god, those look great.
These are coming out with Core 2021. So These are going to be bundle packages, with the exception of the binders. There is a binder for each character. The binder for Teferi isn't shown, but it's just there's only so much space in a graphic. So the binders for each are going to be separate, but other than that, inside this box you see at the bottom left, Teferi's large box looks like a giant fat pack, or sorry, a bundle is what they're called now. You get a pack of 100 sleeves with the same art. You get the deck box with the same art that comes with the divider. You get a notepad, and you get that playmat, and that's for $44.95.
Yes, and God, look at how cool. Like I really like the minimalist design.
Yes,
and I
it's
really
my favorite
love
art style. It's
that.
just really
the
lovely.
Mythic stuff looks amazing. But on top of that, the art style, you know what that reminds me of? The Chandra and the Teferi. It reminds me of the opening for Cowboy Bebop.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
No,
Isn't that cool? That's really cool. And I like how they, the guys at Ultra Pro, they're doing some really awesome, fantastic things. But speaking of Ultra Pro, we want to do a shout out. Ultra Pro was super kind. Both their community manager, Crystal Rose, and the company Ultra Pro. During the lockdown, they were so helpful to their retail partners. They didn't have to be.
No.
But
they didn't have to do anything. They're a huge company.
They sent us masks to give out to our customers.
All the masks that you've been coming in and getting, they supplied for free. That's why it says thank you Ultra Pro on the box.
Yeah, and that was amazing and super thankful.
Yes.
They did it on their dime, and that was awesome. But on top of that, they sent us a bunch of cool stuff.
Yes.
Like a bunch of cool stuff. So we're gonna give that stuff away. You feel like giving away some stuff?
I like giving away stuff.
It
makes me happy.
So let's look in on this magical box of goodies that just happened to show up here.
Yes.
Amazingly. And we are using our Calculatron 3000. It is the highest technology that money can pay for. Just letting you know. It's how we determine our giveaways. It might be broken.
No, he's going so fast you can't see him.
Oh, there you go.
Mirage.
It is Speed Mirage. Yes, that is how we. Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't see it.
Well, that is how we determine who wins our amazing gifts. So today, let's start off with these guys.
I like these. Yes.
Yeah, let's start off with those.
Okay.
All right. So
since we were just talking about Ultra Pro and some lovely deck boxes and other things like that, so we have some different sleeves to give away, starting with I don't know the name of this.
Oh, apparently our audience knows who this is.
Yes. I'm trying not to glare the screen because it's so shiny. Oh, it says it on it. Hatsune Miku. Pack of 50 sleeves. Hey man. Yes. So we're gonna give this away. Make sure you comment.
Yes. As long as you comment, then you are in for the giveaway.
Thank you, Nick.
And the Calculatron. Andrew Semino! Hey! Congratulations for you, sir.
I'll put it with your Hive Carbon.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Your Hive Carbon is in. Oh my goodness, that's right. I totally forgot about that.
It's okay.
Well, thank you. We have a lovely prize girl now. She's gonna put the stuff away for people. Thanks. Wow, our show is like really upgrading, huh?
It's almost like we're on TV. Prime time.
Let's go. What do we got?
All right, we got Elspeth, 100 pack Ultra Pro Chroma Fusion. They don't peel. They don't peel like all the old ones from 10 years ago when I played.
All right, Calculatron 3000. Tell us who is our lucky winner.
More sleeves.
I don't think I could ever get sick of that hamster like flying out of the wheel. Brittany Gidry! Hey!
Brittany, I've got this for you.
That's awesome.
Thank you. All right. One more, and I can never remember his name. You know him. You love him. Nicholas, which one is this?
Yeah, somebody please tell us because we don't know.
Real quick. I know his name. I do, but I don't.
I think it starts with a C.
Maybe. Nick, where are you? That's okay. We're rolling. It's good. It's still really awesome art. It's from the Theros Collector Packs, the alternate art from when that released in January.
Chris Farmer.
Which who?
Chris Farmer.
Chris
Chris Varno,
Chris, this is
hey,
yours.
you got some sleeves, man.
There you go.
Congratulations.
That's for you, buddy.
All right. And finally,
All right. Magic Relic Tokens. This is really great if you're a commander player. So this is essentially a life counter and a commander damage calculator. So help keep track of things. And it also is artwork from a selection of different legendary creatures, such as Calio on the front, Elspeth's on the back, Una is on the back. I don't know if you can see, it's really small. Oh, let me focus. Magic focus. I must not have enough mana. I took it away too soon.
there we go.
So let's start the Calculatron. Oh, they're foil. I did not know that.
Are they foil?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's cool.
cool.
That is cool.
Whoever gets it has to open it in front of me, though. That's the rule. Zane Peterson.
Zane!
There we
All
go.
right, so Zane, now you have yet another game that you have to play.
You got that great deck box yesterday, so we can hold more Magic cards now.
Tons of stuff.
There we go.
Well, that's
some good stuff for now.
Some stuff for now, but
More
we
to
have
come
more
later.
We have
More to come
more.
later.
And once again, thank you Ultra Pro for providing all these cool gifts to give away to everybody.
Yes.
So
And
that is
specifically, Ultra Pro provided them. They donated them. I
They
just want to
did.
make that very clear.
They did.
They didn't make us pay. They didn't ask us or anything. They said, "Hey, here's some stuff. Give
Right.
it away on your stream. It's
Yeah.
awesome."
It is, and like I said, they didn't have to do that. They did not,
And it
There-
speaks volumes. That
and
they
it
did.
does. It speaks volumes as them being a leader in our industry. It speaks volumes of just their kindness as human beings. Like I'm super happy to know that we have companies like that in our industry. But all right, so I think it's time for one of my favorite segments.
Which one?
Oh, I think you know.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we go.
Here we go.
Oh.
Zach and Max Pig of the Century, of the month, of the week.
We would like to take a second to tell you guys about our Lord and Savior,
Shub Nagorath.
Cthulhu. What god are you working for?
What god are you working for?
The right god.
Wrong.
Who's Shovel of a Ding Dong?
The goddess of love and fertility.
All right, so first off, we were talking about Cthulhu Death May Die, which is a fantastic game. It doesn't say Shubba Lubba whatever on there. It's Cthulhu. So
Not okay.
you wrong god.
Wrong. No, you're wrong.
Anyways, so this is our Zach and Mac. I'm trying to get over the fact that I got trapped in a cloak because I can't navigate fabric. Anyways, Cthulhu Death May Die, a really awesome game that had a huge Kickstarter from Simon. The game has tons of amazing models. It is a adventure role-playing / game where you and up to 4 friends, up to 3 friends, you and up to 3 friends can take on Cthulhu or any
the fourth
other
friend
one.
has to watch.
Fourth friend has to
Sorry, just you know who the weakest link is when you bring 5 friends to Cthulhu Death May Die, and you have to watch.
Your wife. Sorry, she derailed me.
She does that every day.
Anyways, so this game is really, really fantastic. Hey, awesome, Andrew. Yeah, it's so much fun. It is very difficult. The level of difficulty is very high. So that may be something that kind of puts people off. But I personally, I really like difficult games because it makes me want to play more. I want to beat it. The neat thing about this game is that you're using a dice mechanic to either roll successes, insanity, or wild or blank. And sure, that is more luck-based because you're just kind of chucking dice. But the really cool thing about this game, not only are the miniatures amazing, like really fantastic, but the the mechanic of the game, the theme of the game, it's very thematic. It puts you right in the middle of the action because each scenario that you have in the game requires you to stop a ritual that brings the elder god to this plane. So you're right in the middle of it. You've already started. There's no like investigating to get there. No, it's like we need to stop this, or we're all dead.
Yeah.
The world is ending.
There's no preamble. You're
Right.
You start in the middle of the book.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it's really really fantastic. A lot of fun. I also really like the production level of the game. All the components are very high quality. All of the characters are very unique in their artwork. Each character starts with a random psychosis, which changes every time you play.
Me.
And the psychosis can be either very, very hindering or sometimes extremely helpful, depending on what it does.
Just have a bit of a seizure every now and again. It's fun, really. But I don't know. Like you're saying, these parts are so nice. I want to see them.
Do we have one to show?
I don't know. There's one on the shelf. I'm gonna go rip that bad boy open. Yeah, back. I'm gonna destroy your property real quick, Mac.
I just want to say that I have a new co-host because Zach is gone. Let's get this shit out the way. Hello, is the child again, because it's not a problem. It's not an obsession. Everyone else has the problem if they don't like the child. I'm just saying. So, but yes, and we also have the child Bobbles now, which I love.
Are you talking to Baby Yoda again?
Don't judge me, Jesus. You see how it's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's totally fine. Anyways, so we're back with Cthulhu Death May Die.
I'm not paying for this.
It's not an obsession. See, even the tech team is against me. It's not. Baby Yoda is fantastic. I love Baby Yoda. It's the best thing ever. Anyways, so wow, you're just getting into it, man.
It's Cthulhu. I get into it. For sure. Oh my god, it's heavy.
There's a lot of components.
Oh my God.
There's just a lot of components in the game. So much stuff.
Oh wow, you weren't kidding.
Right?
My god, that's a character sheet.
Yes. It is really
I
fantastic.
love
And there's-
Sister Beth.
There's
I
so
wanna meet-
much stuff.
I want to party with her. Sister Beth.
And then also
Rule book.
rule book.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, episode.
So the way this game works, which is really fantastic, and I kind of want to show this
You
off.
can just snatch it from me.
Really interesting. The components of the game are done
gorgeous.
like
Oh, I
this.
love it.
So as you can
Oh
see,
my god.
the way it works is you will choose a god that you want to fight, and then you'll choose an episode. So you can do any of these episodes with either god, and it changes the experience of the game, which is so cool. And then there's separate gods that you can purchase separately, like
Shub-Niggurath
yes,
and Yog-Sothoth.
exactly. And you can interchange those gods for these, and then use the exact same episode, and it changes the experience. Also, there's season 2, which adds 2 more gods, and I want to say 6 more.
The season
episodes,
2 box
which is so
is the
cool.
size of the original box. It's a whole nother game just to extend your current game. I want to get a look at one of these. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah. I want to see what that looks like. Oh, we got a couple cards that splashed out.
Oh, these are the psychosis cards, and just look at this artwork, huh? This artwork is fantastic.
There we go.
So cool.
Ooh.
Then
Blasphemous Alchemy.
do they have?
And then it tells you all the monsters, the discovery cards. I like this right here a lot because I lose things. I lose things very easily. I mix things up, and I like to know exactly what was in the box. So when I put it back, it's simple. It's like I don't know. Like a lot of board games, they don't have to do things like this,
Right.
and it just increases the quality so much, in my opinion.
Yes. And then on top of that,
Let's
Zach,
see it. Let's see the miniatures.
get a load of this, dude. Look how detailed this is. Oh my god! And like this is just one. You got a
Cthulhu's got a booty.
he's got a bubbly butt, man. Look at that.
Look at that.
But yeah, this is just amazing. Look at all the detail on that. I can't get over that. And that's just one one of the models in this, and there's so many in the box set.
There's quite a few, and then of course every detective also has their own model.
Yeah, look at that guy. Look at those tentacles. That is just so cool.
Terrifying.
It's
Beautiful.
fantastic. Fantastic. I really dig the quality of this game.
Yeah, no, this
Now-
is cool.
Once
We
again,
got to play this, man.
oh yeah, oh absolutely.
Considering I unboxed it.
Yeah, I got. But like this is, it's such a high quality game.
You got it open?
I can't recommend it enough. As far as being our pick of the century of the month.
Pick of the century of the month of the week, but on Saturday.
Yes, to be exact. But yes, the tech team wants to play too. But does the tech team get to do anything other than work? I mean, that's really what they're there for, just to do work.
Do we get to do anything?
Maybe the audience can play. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
Better than you.
To be decided.
To be decided.
We will hear from you on whether they deserve to play or not.
Oh, we're gonna put it to a poll.
A
for-
call to
A
action.
call to action for our guests. Yeah, to see if people get if our tech team and our audience get to.
Play
play
Cthulhu
games,
with us,
yes.
or is it just the two of us? I don't know. I
Would
might
you-
reserve some Mac time.
That's a cool question. What would you guys want to see the Gopher staff do games and stuff? Would that be something you guys be interested in seeing? Yeah, please let us know. That'd be cool.
You won't have to look at my face the whole time. It'll be on the camera. Will be on the board. Promise.
But yeah, let us know. I think that would be really kind of neat. But absolutely. But yeah, that is our pick of the week. It's a really cool game. The production value is very high. It has a lot of replayability.
Yeah,
It
no.
is extremely tough.
It's
I
a
want
tough
to
game. It's not something that you
make
walk
sure-
in and if your team's uncoordinated, you might die.
Right.
Just like real life with Cthulhu.
Yeah. Also, I want to preface that it is a dice chucker. It is one of those games that you have to be okay with bad luck. You're gonna have some
Yes.
bad sessions where you just
That's what
don't roll
happens.
what you need and you just flub and die. But if you're okay with that experience, then this is definitely
If
highly
you've-
recommend.
If you've ever played Eldritch Horror or Arkham Horror, you know what that's like.
Right. I mean,
Dying is part of it.
yeah. But with those games, like there is
Well,
definitely
you immediately revive as another detective.
there's some
So,
different mechanics
Yeah.
that make it a little less
intimidating.
difficult or intimidating. Where
Yeah.
this one,
This one is
You're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, you die. It's just you walk in, Cthulhu's there, you ain't ready. Just
right? And then of course the game, it is unforgiving as far as like if the investigators die before the Elder God arrives, the game is over.
hey, speaking of the dice thing, the bad luck with dice. Can you highlight Chris Varno's comment?
Oh, what? Laughs and orcs. But you have so many orcs at that point. Does it really matter if your dice suck?
If dice suck, your dice suck.
I guess so. I guess so.
That's just how it is.
Well, that is our pick, and I would say for our overview, like I said, it's a tough game, a lot of fun.
but a really good game.
Yes, component quality is very very high.
Yeah, it's by all the miniatures are Cool Mini or not. The same makers as the Song of Ice and Fire
Mhm.
miniatures game. Like they have really, in my opinion, come to present I don't want to say superior because it's mean to other companies, but just a phenomenal product.
Right.
Their miniatures are just gorgeous.
Now, that was our sad attempt at a board game review,
Yes.
but we actually have a special guest.
Yeah.
And Marilyn Viverito is an avid board game player, has tons of experience under her belt as far as playing games, understanding them, how they fit in a family setting with her kids and her husband, how they fit in a social setting with all of her board game friends and their groups. So we are very happy to welcome Miss Marilyn Viverito in a segment we like to call, what's the segment? New Games on the Block! Please don't sue us.
It's on the block.
Please don't sue us. Anyways, Mal, thank you for being on the show. We really appreciate it.
Hi, everybody. And next week, can I please review the Cthulhu game? That game looks awesome. Well, everyone, welcome to Go for Games board game segment, episode 1. And tonight we're going to be looking at Lord of the Rings, Journeys in Middle-earth. This is a great game. If you like Lord of the Rings and if you like campaign-style games, just go out and buy it right now. It is awesome. It is a fun, fun game. Lots of replay value. So this game is a cooperative game, and it is campaign-based, and it's 1 to 5 players. And the really great thing about it is that you can play Lord of the Ring characters. You can play Bilbo, Aragorn, Legolas, Gimli, and then Fantasy Flight has 2 other games that 2 other heroes that they've created, Elena and Barivor. And it is really, really a fun game. The objective, it changes because there's scenarios. There's about 14 scenarios in this campaign, and each scenario has a different objective. And as you're playing it, the objective could change depending on how well you're doing during the scenario. So, and it's app-based, which is this. And I never thought I would like an app and a board game together, but oh my goodness, this is wonderful. It takes all the heavy lifting off of one of the players of the game. No one has to track experience points for the players. No one has to track hit points for monsters or items that we acquire, anything. The app takes care of it all, and it's just wonderful. The bad side about the app is it plays against you. So there's a threat counter up here, and if you ever get to the end of the threat counter, you lose your scenario. But the good news is if you lose your scenario, you do go on to the next one. But it's not a linear campaign. If you lose the scenario, you might take a different path than your buddies who are playing and who won the scenario. So that's very, very cool. Setup is a little bit lengthy, but not too bad. So each hero has basic cards. They go in a deck because there's no dice rolling. We each get our own little player decks. So you get your basic cards. You get your hero cards that are associated with you, like Bilbo or Gimli. And then you get your role cards. And your role does not have to stay the same for every scenario. You can change your role up. So if Gimli in the first scenario is a guard and he's taking care of his party members, on the second scenario, he could be a musician. Trey, who wants to play Gimli as a musician. So for the rest of the game, you get, for that scenario, you get experience based on your role. And at the beginning of your next scenario, you can purchase more cards for your deck with your experience points. So you're kind of seeding your deck. It's really a neat idea. So after you set up your deck, then the app tells you to set up your map pieces, and this is randomly generated, and all the quests within it are randomly generated. So I personally have played the beginning scenarios multiple times, and granted the end objective has been the same, but the middle part has always been different, which I think is very, very cool. So they have you place the map pieces, exploration tokens, item tokens or quest tokens, and threat tokens. And threat tokens make your threat go up, and if you do get rid of the threat tokens, your threat will go down, and that will be an encounter. And every time you encounter something, it could open up the map even more. So by the end of the night, your map is taking up most of your table, and there'll be 14 goblins and orcs coming after you and all surrounding Gimli, and it's great. And the app tells the monsters who to attack. They'll say attack this hero or the closest hero. So that's kind of cool too. It saves little squishy people like me who always play support characters from getting killed right away. So when the actual playtime, after you do your setup, you have 3 different phases. In the first phase, you go through your deck and you check out your top couple of cards, and you either put one in your play area or you put them back in your deck, and you can put them on the top of your deck or the bottom of your deck. So you're seeding your deck for skill tests because there's no dice. You use your deck to do your skill tests. So if you have a skill test against agility, you look at your character card and you say, oh, I have 4 agility, and you turn over 4 cards to see if you succeeded or failed. So it's kind of cool. It's random, but there is some deck manipulation in the game, which is kind of very, very neat. The second phase is your action phase, and you can move, interact with a token, or fight a monster. And the really cool thing about moving is you move 2 spaces, but if you want to stop your movement and do another action, you can, and then complete your movement afterwards, which is really nice because when you do your interaction, the map could open up and allows you to go find a new direction that you might want to go to. And then the last phase is the dreaded phase. It's the shadow phase, which is when the app plays against us. So it will send monsters to attack us. It will do fear checks. It will increase the threat level and increase the map size. And that's all pretty scary when the app actually points out your character to come after you. That's kind of nerve-wracking. So this game is unbelievable. I love it. I'm a Lord of the Rings fan, first of all, and I'm a campaign adventure fan. So it is a great game. And when we play it, I have trouble saying let's stop. I want to keep going and go on to the next scenario because they're all connected and I want to know what's happening next. So the pros are lots and lots of playtime, and for someone who's replayed many scenarios, I haven't gotten bored yet. The quality of the pieces, they're awesome. I don't know if you can see this. Not as good as that Cthulhu, not as big, but the miniatures are really awesome, and they're paintable. So when you're into painting, that works out great. And the artwork is nice, and the card stock is just really nice. It's not like flimsy material. It's great. The cons, no one-off scenarios, which really bums me out. If I want to take this into the store and show someone, I just have to show the first scenario. There's not like Mansions of Madness has many one-off scenarios. This game does not have that. But hopefully in the future it does, because Mansions of Madness has lots of fan-based scenarios that we use here at the house all the time, so maybe Lord of the Rings will get that too.
That'd be cool.
They have many, one downloadable content campaign, which I haven't purchased yet. It's only $5.99, but let me tell you, I will when we finish the current campaign. They have a villain pack, which gives you more miniatures, more items, and something called titles, which you can earn during the campaign, which stay with you for the whole campaign.
Oh, that's cool.
But that's not in yet. Mac, you work for me. And then the thing that I'm most excited about, the huge expansion, I think it's coming out in September, and you can play Gandalf. I'm so excited about that. I cannot wait to play Gandalf, and I'm sure we're all going to be arm wrestling on who gets to play Gandalf in our campaign. So that is my review. I suggest you get it, especially if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, because it's very thematic. You're going to love this game. Anyway, that's it. That's my review. Thanks, Zach and Mac. Have a great night.
Oh, wait, Marilyn. So we want to ask you a couple questions, if that's okay.
Sure.
All right. So I thank you so much for doing the review. One of the things that I would like to know is I'm always of the mindset where it's like I want to show games to people that don't play games, because there's so much more out there than just Monopoly or Risk and stuff like that. So would you recommend this as a style of game because the app does a lot of the stuff for you to be able to show someone who doesn't play games because it's very user-friendly?
Yes, I definitely do. In fact, last time we played, we had a 5-year-old play with us. And of course, we agreed He loved it. Like, we read the choices for him and gave him the options, and he picked the options of what he wanted to do. And the next day, when it was recounting our gaming experience, he was talking about how he killed a Goblin Scout with his bow and arrow. And so I definitely think it's friendly for adults who haven't played games yet.
Okay, that's cool. I
No,
think
that's
that's really useful.
Yeah.
I think
The value in that.
the value
is
of being
huge.
able to say, "Hey guys, let's play this thing tonight."
Yeah.
And it's very easy to get into, because the one thing about board games that I always have an issue with is, sure, I like games that can be very crunchy or very rules intensive, but there's a lot of investment in something like that, and sometimes you don't get that back. You know, with the amount of time that you put into setting up the game or learning and teaching people how to play the game, and you don't get a lot of game time out of it, because by the time that you've done everything, it's time to go home, you know? So I love the fact that this is very amiable to doing that. So that's cool. And then, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I will say it is rules invested. Like, we did not read the manual before we started playing. We just jumped in because that's just something we do. And we had to do a lot of Googling. And afterwards, while browsing the manual, I was like, oh, if I would have just read this, I would have found a lot of these answers. But you know how these games are, these big box games. They have the reference manual and the rules manual, and it's a little big. So we just went for it, you know, and we still did okay.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And then I know probably for Zach, he would want to know what is the production value of the miniatures themselves.
Oh, they're nice. They're paintable.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, they're very nice.
Yeah,
I don't know
that's my
if you can
thing.
see.
I like that.
They're not as big as those Cthulhu ones, but they're decent, you know. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how big they are, just as long as, you know, you look at them and you say, wow,
That looks
you know,
cool,
that
yeah.
looks like what it looks like. And
Yeah.
instead of
When I
Some other-
retire, I will paint these.
Well, Marilyn, we have some shining reviews of the people that watched the review. Good review, very helpful, from Mr. Joshua Stearns. And we have another one
Will likes it, yeah.
from William Houdat Mazerat. This is amazing. Wow. So thank you so much for doing the review with us. Do you think maybe we can get you to do another one for us?
Cthulhu!
We will definitely talk about that. Guys, this was Marilyn Viverito. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that
was
was
awesome.
Awesome. Yeah,
That's
that
really
was
the only
awesome.
word for it is awesome.
And on top of that, it was a lot more professional than ours. God, we look terrible.
That's why we went on first, because you wouldn't want to follow that.
Yeah, I know. But you know what? That was by design, people. That was by design.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we also want to give away some more cool stuff.
Yes.
We just finished. Yeah, of course. We just finished Cthulhu, Death May Die, and also Marilyn Mao's awesome review of the Lord of the Rings adventure game from Fantasy Flight Games. So we should give away some cool adventure-y stuff. What do we got?
We got this guy. He's adorable. It's a figurine
That
of adorable.
is adorable. Look at this guy.
It's a gazer.
I could
Look at
stare
him.
in his eyes forever.
Yeah, me too. But like with you.
All right, so we're gonna
cute.
whirl up the Calculatron 3000. This is a product from Ultra Pro, part of their adorable. Was it Fiends of
Figurines of
Figures
adorable power.
So yes,
They have also gifts.
I want the gift.
Mimic.
Gift looks
I want a mimic. They have flumpkins. I love it. No, flumps, not flumpkins. I'm thinking of something
Oh,
else.
and Calculatron.
Bill.
Bill. William, you want another one? Look at this.
There you go.
All right, congratulations, Bill Mazerat. You got this adorable gazer. It now can stare into your eyes
Forever.
All right. So we're towards the end of the show, and we still have a bunch of stuff from Ultra Pro. So do you want to just give it all away?
It's just rapid fire.
All right.
Just fire it off.
Find some stuff, Zach. Let's do it.
Let's see. First, I saw this when it came in. I thought this was so nice. Okay, so Ultra Pro, if you came in probably February,
Mhm.
March-ish, before everything locked down. You might have saw D&D metallic dice that were on the front counter. And these same people who make them, these are just nice red metal D20. They have some really good weight to them. I don't know why I'm throwing them. You can't. This doesn't do anything for you.
The power of
But-
technology, they can feel it.
Very shiny, very nice, good dice. The hamster went flying. It's their heavy metal line. Untouched by the world, still in shrink wrap.
And who is our winner, Calculatron 3000?
Tabitha?
What? Wait,
Tabitha.
is there some nepotism going on here?
Never.
What's going on?
I would never. Tabitha.
Congratulations,
My lovely
Zach's wife.
wife.
Yes, she won the beautiful red metal dice.
Someone's going to be mad about that.
Well, you know what this means, Tab. Now you have to play games. You
Hmm?
have special dice.
She's been bothering me to role play, DM some stuff for a while. To roll. No, not like that. Not like that. No, like DM, like D&D.
Oh boy.
Old buddy.
Man.
All right, these are
Okay,
some that I'm
so-
very excited about.
These, they're so cool, and it took everything to not program it to say me on this one. But okay, so these are Ultra Pro's gravity dice. These are machined aluminum aircraft quality,
Aircraft grade.
aircraft grade aluminum machine dice. So their whole thing is they are perfectly balanced. They are the most amazing thing in the world. This is 2d6, and they have how do you phrase the edges? What are they called? It's shaved, or how do they phrase it? Chamfered edges. So you can stack these guys on their point on top of each other.
Yes.
They are so
They're that
center
balanced.
of balance. These are very high grade
Troy.
D6. Dang it, Troy. I didn't. That's not what I meant. All right, Calculatron.
This is
Go!
my favorite show ever. Calculatron? Michelangelo! Not to be confused with one of the most awesome party dudes ever, but he is still a party guy.
He's a party
He is
guy.
a party guy. Congratulations, Michelangelo. This is
Michelangelo.
for you, man.
This is awesome. I hope you really like these and open them in front of me so I can play with them too.
All right, what else we got?
What's it called?
Oh.
So something that I kind of did last minute, if you want to take a quick interruption, because I'm gonna forget.
What's that?
Andrew Simino.
Oh.
Can you highlight Andrew Simino's comments,
I
please?
just got kicked out. Hold on.
All right. Any word on Godzilla playmats? So this is something I actually just finished installing into the system. Besides, of course, the couple of you that did call me to pre-order them, they're all available for pre-order online. They are going to be incredibly limited. Incredibly limited. It's one run, but Ultra Pro did confirm that they should be here about next week. They are gorgeous. This is the playmats, and this is the sleeves. They're on our website. Definitely check it out. At the bottom of the page, you can see new items. There's a tiny little tab. It's not very efficient, but it's an easy way to do it because I haven't finished the work yet. That's why I don't have a picture for it. I kind of did it last minute because I figured it might be a question. I literally did this at 5:15.
We're very prepared.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to have the information for when someone did ask because they are so nice. But the sleeves, so there's 5 designs of sleeves, there's 3 standard size playmats, and there's 1 table mat. Those are on our website, available for purchase. Use the code pre-order. It is not case sensitive, and you'll get 10% off, just like you do with just about everything we sell. Just as a thank you for committing to buy from us.
Yes.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. And also, I want to make a little mention that the Ultra Pro company said that they did something special with the packaging for this particular set of playmats to kind of pay homage to the radiation monsters that are in the set. I don't know what it is.
We don't know what
They
it is,
have not
but
shown it, but
the
I'm pretty sure it's
description
pretty cool.
on the Ultra Pro, the manufacturer section, says that it comes with a playmat tube.
tube, yeah.
It does say those words. That's why they're in our item descriptions as well. So maybe the tube's going to be really pretty. Maybe there's something else. We're not sure, but they're definitely going to do something special for these.
Yes.
And they did they did want to say that they are coming and that it's not something they forgot about.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to giving stuff away.
Yes. So we have yet another product from Ultra Pro. Their dice tray. It is a high quality velvet lined dice tray. Very sturdy tray.
As opposed to the collapsible ones that
Yes.
a lot of people that we have here, that a lot of people love. This is something that is just nice wooden.
Yeah.
You know,
Very, very sturdy.
throw it at someone
Don't throw it.
when you're upset with your DM. Throw it at them
Why would you do that?
because
That
this
means
happened to
they're
me.
just- No,
This happened to me.
they threw something at you?
Oh, they always throw stuff at me. I DM
Well.
for Amber and
I
Jordan.
mean, you are a very.
Tabitha straight up throws her dice at me.
Don't let her throw the metal.
Oh, another one's on him.
All right, Calculatron. Who do we have?
Jason McAllister.
Jason McAllister! Congratulations, sir. Okay, there we go. We also have this lovely Ultra Pro binder in lovely green.
Pro Eclipse, sir. Eclipse.
I'm sorry, it is
Lime
it
green
is the
Eclipse.
Eclipse line. So it is the Pro Eclipse line.
Yeah.
And
I just like that they
Calculatron?
match everything.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
This is the 9 pocket, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What do we got?
David Lynch.
David Leck. What? I haven't heard that name in a while, man. Congratulations. You got some binder for all those Magic cards that you never get to play with because you work like 7 billion days a week.
7 billion days a week. That's impressive.
And, you know, he bends time to do his schedule, so that's a thing.
We all wish we could.
Right? All right, so we've had a couple of questions, and people were wondering about this very handsome guy behind me. That is not Baby Yoda,
It's
the
not
Mad
me
Titan
either.
Thanos. We wanted to do something special for this week's show because we were announcing that we are reopening. Oh, God, Thanos is just a big head right there, huh? We were announcing that we were opening up the shop again for in-store play June 29th. So, really? This is what we're doing?
It's a great picture. Look at it. You're the Mad Titan.
But we wanted to have something to kind of commemorate that we were getting back to playing in the shop. So this is going to go out to one of our special viewers. The Calculatron is going to do it all for us. So once again, thank you guys. Let's see who gets this amazing Thanos pop backpack.
All right, chant. Thanos. Thanos. Come on.
Thanos.
There we go. Thanos. Thanos. Thanos.
Chase Harold.
Chase Harold!
Chase Harold!
Congratulations! Chase Harold!
Chase Harold.
Thank you so much, man. That's awesome. It's a really cool backpack, and I hope you really enjoy it. It doesn't come with Infinity Gems, though. So
Those are sold separately.
those are sold separately. Yeah. Anyways, we are definitely at that portion of that is a big head. We're definitely at that portion of the show. It's a Q&A with Zach and Mac. Do you guys have any questions for us this week that we can possibly answer something for you?
Cue the Jeopardy music.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. That's enough. Wait, can we get sued for that? Because that's their music.
No, you're off key.
Oh, okay, fine.
I don't think it counts if you do it yourself. No.
I don't know. I
People have been sued for using the same string of notes in a song.
yeah, but isn't
But
that
if you're off
sampling?
key-
Well, I don't know if there's any questions or
Give it a
just
minute.
the lag,
Yeah, it's probably lag.
but
Average playtime for the Cthulhu game. That's actually something I don't think we addressed.
yeah. So runtime on the Cthulhu game, typically, from what I've seen, I personally have not played it, but from what I've seen, is anywhere between an hour to
Hour and a half to 120 minutes. So hour and a half to 2 hours. So this is definitely a game for the night.
Yes.
Definitely. Thank you.
Let's
Thank you so much,
see.
Desiree. There's another question. If
Oh,
we can
yeah.
highlight
Oh,
list any
not sure.
word on new 40K pre-order, Mr. Andrew. They haven't told me anything about Indominus yet. That's pretty much the next thing. This week was Age of Sigmar. Chase, Zach, would it be better to use the plastic glue or super glue for my Gene Stealer Kill Team. That is a pick your poison kind of deal. So plastic glue will fuse the two parts together, while super glue will just bond them using an external force. It's all about what you like, honestly. When it comes to plastic glue, you're going to get a much stronger bond at the end of the day, but plastic glue can take longer to dry. So you have to sit there, you have to hold it, you have to make sure you have a good angle, because once it's there, it's there. That's life. Super glue, you have some time to mess with it, and you can also use an accelerant with super glue if you're having trouble with it curing. Zip kicker, we have it in aerosol, pump spray, a few different varieties. So it is definitely a pick your poison. I use a combination of both, honestly. With ball socket joints and two smooth surfaces together, I'll use super glue. But if it's something that slots in, plastic glue is a really easy choice because I don't have to hold it. It fits perfectly, and I never want it to come apart.
Don't forget, though, he did mention accelerant. Accelerant does weaken the bond for your super glue, so it will be more
prone to
breakage. But I know I'm a super glue person. I like the ability to put them together, and if at some point later down the line I don't want them to be together,
throw them in the freezer.
Well, I can break them apart.
Yeah, any way that
you do that.
And we actually have a super glue solvent now.
Yes, we do.
For my
For your fingers.
Yeah, I saw that on the order form. And I'm like, I need that.
Did Mac get an haircut? Yes,
He
Mac
did. He did. Look at the handsome boy.
It was very long, and I needed to make it not so long.
Dude, I need a haircut. Look at this craziness.
It's
everywhere.
fine. It's fine.
It's just everywhere, man.
Why do dice hate me?
Well,
that's a personal thing. I think
that's a good one.
They feed off your energy.
Feed off your energy.
That is from the tech team.
Do you hate anyone?
I think maybe it's just you haven't set a proper example to your dice, Vincent. The way that you need to discipline your dice is you have to punish them. So when they roll poorly for you, you have to go home.
Put them in dice prison?
Nope. Line them up on the counter. Choose one at random, chuck it in the microwave, and turn it on, and then let the other dice watch. That's how you do it. Facts. Facts.
Don't do that.
Facts. Just letting you know.
No,
you're welcome for that. You're welcome for that. So don't really do that.
No, I was about to say Mac has dogs. What do you think about Mac's haircut? He's a handsome boy. Look at him. He's handsome. Can't stand the sound of his voice. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yes. The Lord of the Rings adventure game is in stock here at the shop.
Yeah, we have it. I can see it from here.
You can order it through our web store, or you can come and pick it up yourself. And we also still have Miss Peggy for local delivery if you need it delivered.
That wasn't just quarantine only.
That is a great question. So yes, there will be limits on the occupancy.
Yes.
We are going to manage that through the amount of people that reserve tables for blocks, and then use that as a way to kind of manage how many people will be in the store at one time.
With our occupancy, with phase 2, what they're limiting us to, even with tables full, there will be room for roughly 2 groups of shoppers.
Yes.
We did the math on that. So, but of course, if a third one comes in, it's going to be me at the door saying, "Hey, I'm so sorry. You're going to have to wait a few minutes." And that's the world we live in. So it's not doesn't feel good, but we have to say it.
Right. Yes. Do not.
Oh my God.
Do that, God. Please don't do that.
Oh. Troy with the good.
He's got the good
common sense there. I didn't even think of that. It's like, okay.
Oh man, this is a fun show. I really enjoyed this one a lot. This was a good one.
Yeah.
This was a really good one. Does anyone have any other questions for us this week? I'm sorry that we ran a little over time, but we just had so much stuff, so much information to put in there. Can't thank Mal Viverito for her amazing board game review. It put ours to shame. But okay. We really appreciate it, and we hope that she will be back next week for another one. So we really enjoyed that. Thank you. Too late. The house is on fire. Oh no.
So also thank you to Ultra Pro.
Yes. Oh God. Yes. Thank you.
It was a fun show, and you definitely made the fun. That was something. We love giving things away.
We do, and that was awesome. You made it really awesome for us to give away.
It's just a good time, and thank you for supporting us.
Joe, yes, we said in the earlier parts of the show, in case like you didn't get to see that, we are going to have an online registration system for reserving table space. It's going to take us a little while to get that out, but it won't be any later than Friday.
The next Friday.
Next Friday.
It'll be up for next Friday at the latest.
Yeah.
And we were going to be taking reservations for that coming Monday.
Yes,
Reservations must be put in at least a day in advance.
correct.
There are no walk-ins.
No walk-ins for
That's
for,
not
for
fair.
tables.
That's not
Mhm.
fair, and it gives everyone a fair chance to reserve their time, come in and play, and have a good time and relax.
Right, and it allows us to make sure that we're diligent in our cleaning
Mhm.
of the store
Cleaning,
to make it safe for everyone.
yeah, and just general
Oh, that's awesome.
organization.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, that I would love to print that out and frame that.
Yeah.
I mean, give it to Marilyn.
I
You know,
don't
it's
know.
like that. I mean,
Oh, there's-
that probably means the world.
Yeah.
There it is,
awesome.
right there.
Awesome.
Right after.
Yeah, Mal, that was fantastic, and we really appreciate it. So we definitely want to have you back in. So I don't think that is one we can repeat, but
Nope.
thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Oh my gosh. But and then last thank you goes to you guys
yeah,
for watching,
thank you guys for
and thank you for supporting us,
being
and
here, and
being our
supporting us.
community.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. It's honestly, we actually had a customer walk in today, and they were asking how things were during the shutdown, and Zach and I both kind of looked at each other and was like, actually, it's been pretty good. Like, we've had the community when we were at like a real low and it was rough. You know, all of you guys were the ones that kind of kept us going. You supported us.
Yeah.
You know,
That
both-
conversation is usually really apologetic right now because a lot of businesses are struggling, and because of y'all, we haven't been. I mean, of course, it's tough times for everyone. We've had to change a lot of what we do, but we wouldn't be here if it weren't for you.
Right, and just thank you so much for that. Like, you guys really have kept the store going at a time when it possibly couldn't have gone any further. So
Things like this, auxiliary things at the weren't we're not a grocery store.
right.
Yeah.
We're a tertiary need.
Yeah.
It's not a need, it's a want. So
Very strong one.
the want is big.
Is there a limit to how many days you can reserve a table? No,
No.
not at all. If you want to reserve, the only limit that we're putting in is that they cannot be back to back. So, for example, if you come in and you reserve a 2-block timetable, that you will not have the ability to reserve the following 2-block timetable, even if it's on another table, another section. It's not fair to everyone. Everyone needs to be able to have some time to come play.
Right.
Because we want to do this right.
Absolutely. Finally, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we can't wait. We
Thank
can't
you.
wait to have you back in too, Troy. So, but I want to say before we get going, once again, thanks to our tech team too. We couldn't have gotten the show together without them, and they rushed to get all the stuff that we had to put in today in. So we really appreciate that. Once again, guys, I think that's it for us.
Yeah.
So
that's
next week,
That's the day.
Saturday, 5:30. Tune in and see us again. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.
Bye.